him something on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
Yeah, he was looking like a bum. Had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is, I don't know where the money went to.
Exactly.
You know what? Yeah, what y'all say earlier?
He ran up $1 billion.
What'd you say earlier, John?
Surprised at all. It's
Money Mayweather.
It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person, and this is every bit of
People don't like Floyd.
You start a business, but I need you
People
guys
do
to
not like somebody who's gonna just constantly show money.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s lavish decision to gift his sister a Mercedes-Benz S63 Performance worth roughly $186,000 marks yet another moment in his long-standing pattern of showcasing wealth amid speculation about financial troubles. By sharing the luxury car, adorned with red ribbons and paired with an emotional caption, on Instagram, he appeared to be doing more than celebrating family. The gesture also seemed like a strategic effort to reinforce his image and silence doubts about his financial stability. Still, despite the polished presentation, lingering questions suggest that the foundation behind these public displays may not be as solid as he would like people to believe, and some observers see this as a potential turning point for him.
So we got more boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts, you got other people from Saudi Arabia.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s lifestyle, complete with private jets, extravagant shopping trips, and six-figure car gifts, appears unchanged at first glance. However, these highly visible displays of wealth now seem less like celebrations and more like rebuttals. His recent trip aboard his reported $50 million Gulfstream jet to the Bay Islands, accompanied by glowing remarks about the destination's beauty, followed a familiar script: Mayweather, the untouchable tycoon, still thriving in luxury. Yet the more emphatically he asserts his financial dominance, the more it fuels public skepticism, and the harder it becomes to overlook the emerging signs of strain.
You know what? I close the door with my arm, with my hand, whatever you want to say. I don't supposed to do that. Just Floyd, man, push the button. Let's go.
A deeper examination of the situation reveals warning signs that even Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s constant self-promotion may struggle to conceal. Concerns have surfaced from within his own ventures, particularly Mayweather Boxing Plus Fitness, suggesting a far less polished reality behind the brand. Several employees, including coaches and managers, have publicly alleged unfair compensation practices and, in some cases, unpaid wages. Former general manager Samria Baldwin has described an environment marked by broken promises, delayed payments, and severe personal financial strain. Her account of how working under the Mayweather brand left her financially devastated stands in stark contrast to the image of a figure who can casually spend nearly $200,000 on a luxury car gift.
No pay!
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work?
Dedication!
No pay!
Money Mayweather where? I don't see you.
The seriousness of these allegations cannot be dismissed with a polished social media display. When workers speak of months of unpaid labor and mounting financial pressure, it suggests more than isolated missteps. It raises concerns about structural dysfunction at best and potential financial mismanagement at worst. Personal extravagance is one matter, but when instability appears to affect employees who depend on steady paychecks, the issue takes on far greater weight. At that point, lavish spending and carefully curated posts are no longer enough to distract from deeper problems that money alone cannot conceal.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. Ooh. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick.
Amir Khan, a longtime rival and outspoken critic of Floyd Mayweather Jr., has openly suggested that such controversies are the predictable result of years marked by arrogance and unchecked extravagance. Though blunt, Khan's references to karma echo a sentiment that many within boxing and business circles have quietly entertained: that Mayweather's carefully staged displays of wealth may have always been more delicate than they seemed. Khan argues that in a world grappling with widespread poverty, Mayweather's overt excess, from throwing cash in strip clubs to flaunting diamond-encrusted watches worth hundreds of carats, comes across not only as tone-deaf, but as an invitation for inevitable backlash.
He owes a bunch of gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the,
Further fueling speculation are reports from Business Insider questioning the legitimacy of Floyd Mayweather Jr. claimed real estate acquisitions in New York City. According to the outlet, the absence of publicly available records connecting him to certain high-profile property purchases has raised doubts about whether some of these investments were overstated or selectively framed. For a boxer-turned-entrepreneur known for capitalizing on every opportunity to amplify his success, the inability to produce clear evidence of ownership inevitably invites scrutiny. When bold financial claims lack verifiable backing, skepticism becomes a natural response rather than mere rumor.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
Rather than confronting the allegations directly, Floyd Mayweather Jr. appears to have leaned further into the one tactic that has long defined his public persona, conspicuous display. In response to mounting criticism, he returned to Instagram to showcase an array of increasingly extravagant watches. Among them was a custom timepiece reportedly set with 145 carats of diamonds and valued at nearly $2 million. Presented as proof that he remains the undisputed symbol of excess. Yet the intensity of these displays can have the opposite effect. When confidence is genuine, it rarely demands constant reinforcement. The more emphatically Mayweather proclaims his wealth, the more it risks signaling an undercurrent of unease rather than unshakable security.
Into late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Like,
this guy has a lot of chains.
So many chains, bro. Chains, that's a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
Get yourself something that'll hold value.
Yeah.
Go buy some real estate, brother. Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with your money, Floyd.
Controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s tipping incident at Selfridges has only deepened public skepticism. During a high-profile shopping trip, he reportedly gave a 2,000-pound tip to security guards, a gesture that seemed to reinforce his image of generosity. However, it later emerged that the guards never received the money, as store management redirected the funds to charity, leaving some employees frustrated and disappointed. Although Mayweather likely had no authority over how the store handled the tip, the episode nonetheless complicates the narrative. Publicly, he appears as the benevolent celebrity eager to reward those around him. Yet when such gestures unravel into confusion and resentment, they blur the line between image and impact, and further raise questions about the authenticity of the persona he works so hard to project.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT news.
Supporters of Floyd Mayweather Jr. argue that he is an easy target precisely because of his success. That critics are quick to attack anyone who has reached extraordinary levels of fame and wealth. There is some validity to that claim. High-profile figures, especially those as openly extravagant as Mayweather, often attract envy and resentment. However, not all criticism can be dismissed as jealousy. In this instance, recurring allegations of unpaid wages, strained business relationships, and questionable financial decisions suggest patterns that go beyond simple public backlash. Flashing jewelry and luxury cars, does little to counter serious claims from individuals who say they were left uncompensated or misled in business dealings. At 48, Mayweather is no longer the undefeated champion who could silence doubters with another blockbuster payday. During his prime, headline bouts, including events like Mayweather vs. Pacquiao, generated massive 9-figure earnings. Today, his revenue streams rely more heavily on exhibition matches, overseas appearances, and the enduring power of his personal brand. While exhibition bouts against influencers and MMA fighters can still be lucrative, they do not compare to the extraordinary purses that defined his peak years in professional boxing.
It's crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight?
Without the steady flow of massive fight purses, sustaining the lavish lifestyle Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long showcased becomes far more difficult. Ventures such as Mayweather Boxing Plus Fitness and his real estate holdings were intended to serve as reliable sources of post-boxing income. Yet reports of mismanagement and dysfunction at these gyms indicate that reality has fallen short of expectations. Even Mayweather's promotion of cryptocurrency, particularly ACT, carries the same undertone. Rather than signaling a shrewd investment opportunity, his endorsements come across as attempts to distract from deeper, unresolved financial challenges. The public display of support feels less like strategic financial insight and more like a calculated effort to mask vulnerabilities simmering beneath the surface.
What I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself. And I believe that it's going to be, you know, another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. It's okay. That's no different from Uber and Lyft.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s most recent promotional effort ties him publicly to Acme Worldwide and the ACT token. Yet the broader context of the crypto world, riddled with failed projects and high-profile rug pulls, underscores the risks of celebrity endorsements that are often driven more by payment than genuine belief in a project's mission. Despite Mayweather's glowing portrayal of ACT and the sentimental narrative of gift exchanges with Worldwide, the display feels strikingly superficial. A custom hoodie emblazoned with his likeness and a $150,000 watch cannot erase the reality that his history with financial endorsements is far from flawless. The cryptocurrency market is particularly prone to hype overshadowing substance, and Mayweather is undoubtedly aware of how much weight celebrity influence can carry, for better or worse.